Hello everyone, this is Owen at Campkins Camera Shop for Every Photographer's Assistant YouTube channel. If you love what you see, today I'm delighted to be joined by David from Hahnel. If you know our shop well, you know we've stocked the Hahnel products for a while, and we're very happy to recommend as a high standard of product. David, if I can just let you introduce yourself a little bit and let the public know what you do for Hahnel.
Okay, my name is David Holly. I'm UK Sales Director for Hahnel Industries. We are a specialist photographic accessory company based in Southern Ireland, but we do ship all of our products right the way throughout Europe. I think we distribute to 23 European countries and about 12 countries in the Southern Hemisphere. Based in Southern Ireland, but we do, as I say, our core business is probably batteries and chargers, which is what we're best known for. But in addition to that, we do other ranges of accessories for the photographic market, for the photographer.
Yeah, and obviously we're going to speak about one of those products today, David, but is there anything new off the hotline that you can let us know about today?
Well, being in the accessory business, you know, the photography now is kind of a technology, and technology is always evolving. So we've always got products that are coming through, and we have a new product coming later this year. It's been delayed because of obviously what's going on in the world at the moment. But yeah, there's always exciting things going on. Always exciting things.
We will certainly keep our eye out, and I'm sure you'll let us know as soon as possible.
As soon as it's available. Yeah, no problem.
Just to get back to I just wanted to quickly talk about batteries that you do. We do keep these even above the own brand ones, and that's generally because of the high standard and low return. So, very happy stocks of Hahnel products. But today we wanted to talk about a product called Captur, which is another product we've stocked for since it's been around. So I let you start introducing it, if that's all right, David.
Yeah. Well, you know, the reason for talking about Captur today more is because, you know, a lot of us are at home. We're not traveling. We have time. And if we're interested in photography, then there's lots of opportunities to take photographs around the house, around the garden, etc. And the product I was going to talk to you today is a product called Captur. Now, Captur is a wireless remote shutter trigger, as well as a wireless remote flash trigger. The standard package, which Owen's holding in his hand, comes with the transmitter, the receiver, with batteries all ready to go. So you can use it as a wireless shutter trigger, and it operates up to 100 meters away. It uses 2.4 gigahertz, so that really means that you don't have to be in line of sight. You don't even have to be in the same room. And to set it up, all that you do is the receiver you put onto the camera. There's a lead in the pack which connects into the remote socket on the camera. Then anywhere up to 100 meters away, when you press the button, it'll automatically fire the camera. Now, if the camera is in another room, then you won't hear the shutter trigger. But there's a little window on the front there that changes from red to green. If it goes to green, you know the photograph's been taken. So as a wireless shutter trigger, it can be set up, but you can also, if you're messing about with flash, you can use it as a wireless flash trigger. To do that, all that you do is you put the transmitter bit onto the camera, onto the flash accessory tube, so the camera thinks that this is the flash gun. You then put your flash gun onto the receiver. That can be mounted on a tripod, and then again, anywhere up to 100 meters away, you press the button on the camera and it'll automatically fire the flash gun. So it's not TTL, but it will pop the flash gun, and so you can, and because you see the picture on the back of the screen of the camera straight away, you'll know if the lighting is correct.
So, you might notice my one's a Nikon one here, but they pretty much have connections for all cameras, don't they?
Well, Or even a Sony one, actually. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's the yellow. It confused me.
We do have them available. You buy it. There's one for Canon, one for Nikon, one for Sony, one for Olympus stroke Panasonic, and one for Fuji. So all you need to do is let Owen know which camera you've got, and away you go. Now, just to expand a little bit on the capture is a system. So basically, if you wanted to do more with your photography going forward, in the past, if you wanted to do time-lapse photography or anything like that, then you would have to scrap this and buy a new product again. But with capture, what you can do is, if you want to do time-lapse photography, you can just buy the timer module to go with it. Yeah. Now, the timer module, basically, this allows you to program it to do any number of photographs you want in whatever period of time. So those photographs of the lights going down the motorway, or if you want to do something like a flower blooming, then you can program it to take one photograph every hour for the next 24 days or whatever, as long as the battery in the camera works, really. But then, again, if you want to extend or expand your photography even more, you can buy a product called the Module Pro. Now, the Module Pro has all of the time-lapse facilities built in, as on the timer, but it's also got 5 additional sensors that you can use to actually trigger your camera. So you can set it up for any one of these different ones. You can program it all very simply on the settings here. For example, the type of thing you can do is you can set it up for sound. So you can set it up so when you walk through the door into a room and you go, you can program it so it'll automatically take the picture. You can set it up for light so that when you walk into the room again, when you switch the light on, it'll automatically take the picture. Now, because it's got the timer facilities built in as well, you can actually program it so that when you walk through the door, switch the light on, you can delay it 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds before you take the picture. But the most interesting thing is it comes with an infrared transmitter. So you've got an infrared transmitter, infrared receiver, you've got the capture bit on your camera. So for wildlife photography, for bird photography, this is brilliant, because what you can do is you can set it up on a bird table, and as the bird flies in, it breaks the beam, it'll automatically take the picture. Now, because you can program it, you can actually set it to take 20 shots straight off. So you can either have it break the beam and got the bird coming in onto the table, and then when it's settled, it'll still take photos. Or you can have it so that you wait until the bird is settled on the bird table, and then it'll take 20 shots. Yeah. Also the same thing for like a badger's den or a rabbit warren or whatever. There's all sorts of things that you can use it's
basically a better quality nature camera.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
So we obviously sell nature cameras which work more in a simpler way, but you can use your proper camera equipment to get high quality pictures of your wildlife without having to leave your home.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's the other 2 sensors. One is that you've got a laser receiver. So if you have a laser pointer torch, you can set it up. The famous photographs of the dripping tap and you get the drop of water. Well, that's done with the laser pointer torch set up so that when it breaks the beam, it takes a photo. Yeah. And the 5th one is that there's an auxiliary socket on the side there. So you can plug in anything else that will trigger it. Like one of these mats. You step on the mat, it'll automatically trigger. The word of it, it's just gone for me what they're called. But you can set it up, so that when you walk through the door, you put your foot onto the mat, it'll automatically trigger this, and again, you can take your photo, take a picture. So, the point I'm making really is that with the capture, it's a system. You start off with a basic one, and then you can develop it and do more. So, the complete kit, if you buy everything, the Module Pro with the transmitter receiver, the whole thing, you're talking about £150, but a lot of fun. And there's a lot of us have got time at the moment at home. There's lots to play with,
Yeah. No, that's brilliant, David. Thank you for that. That's really informative. And as you say, it's a great product to be out and about using.
Sure, sure.
Well, in normal times, but at this current time especially, it will keep you as active, your photography active. So
Sure.
thank you.
And it all runs very simply. It's on AA batteries, so there's no problem in having to have specialist batteries. And when you buy it, you take it out of the box, and to quote an American, it's out of the box and is ready to rock. You can use it straight away. You can, if you get into a studio environment with a number of different people with the same product, you can digitally channel match them, so these items will only communicate with each other. Or you may not want to do that and just mess up everyone's photo in the studio. But it's so that you can digitally channel match them, so they only work and they only communicate together.
Well, as I said earlier, this is a product that we do stock, and Hahnel are still operational. So if I need to get more in, I can obviously do that very quickly as well.
Absolutely.
Sorry about the background noise today, as we are still a working business. So we did get some deliveries and some phone calls during that. So hopefully it hasn't disrupted the video too much for your enjoyment. As I said, if you like what you see today, keep an eye out for more, and like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Look after yourself. Goodbye.
Thank you.